now, and if you're a parent, chances are you've asked the question, how was school today? About 1,000,000 times. And chances are you've often gotten the same response. Fine. So today, as many South Florida students head back to school, I'm challenging you to switch up the script. Today's Lauren's List has some questions you should be asking your kids each day after school instead. First up, what was the best part of your day? You want to start these conversations on a good note, so why not ask for the highlights? And don't just let them say recess. Ask them what they like so much about that time. And it may surprise you. They may say something like, because we played volleyball and I loved it. That simple answer may teach you something about your child you didn't even know before. Next up, what was the hardest thing you had to do today? For some students, math may be their toughest subject. For others, it may be getting up in front of the class to present a book report. It's critical that parents help identify the so-called pain points so they can be worked on. No need to make a huge deal out of it either, but it's important information to have if you notice patterns down the road. Next, who did you sit with at lunch today? Many kids will rattle off a list of their best friends, and that's great. Some will mention a name you've never heard before. Use that as an opportunity to ask them questions about this new friend. Of course, some may say they sit alone, and if that's the norm for your child, open up a discussion about how they feel about that. Finally, what did you read? Books are great conversation starters, and many of the classics kids read in school today are some of the same ones you read as a student. Ask them about their favorite character or what emotions they had while reading the book. The hope is that keeping students engaged in what they're reading will inspire them to be lifelong lovers of books. So, what questions do you ask your kids after school, or what questions did your parents ask you? Tell me on Facebook or Twitter. If you have an idea for a future Lauren's List, send it my way too.